So I wanted to film an intro really quickly. Obviously it's not the same day as I did all these recipes, but today for this video, I think I'm gonna do some meal prepping. This is about what my every other Sunday looks like because I like to be as organized during the week and as quick during the week as I can. I actually also do dinner sometimes. I didn't this weekend, but I do also plan like dinners as well. So next time I do that, I will bring you along for that. But thank you for joining today. Hopefully you enjoy the recipes. If you want to see other recipes or if you want to try something and you're scared, hey, I'm game, I'll try it. Just comment below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you who have done that. You guys are amazing. Completely love you, so I really appreciate it. So enjoy. All right, so we have the cinnamon rolls. We started out with 2 eggs, a packet of yeast, obviously some flour, cinnamon, white sugar, brown sugar, and butter. Mind you, I used stick butter, even though I just showed the tub of butter for reference, and enjoy my coffee look too. First of all, you'll want to heat your milk. It's a cup of milk in, and warm it up to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You would want to make sure it's not too hot because you're going to put your yeast in that, and if it's too hot, it will kill your yeast. But you dump in the yeast, dump in about a half a cup of sugar or quarter cup, whichever you'd like. This one I used a half a cup. Kind of stir it together. The sugar will act as food for your yeast, so stir that together until the sugar is pretty dissolved, and then let it sit for about 10 minutes. You should have a foamy mixture, just so you know, and that means your yeast is activated. Once that occurs, add in the butter that I melted as you saw on the 2 eggs, pinch of salt as there, and stir that up as well in your mixer. Now you'll see here in a second that my 1 egg didn't mix real well, but that's okay. That can happen. You're going to want to add in 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and you can just, you know, dump it in just like that, splatter it out. I did 2 cups at a time and mixed it just to make sure that the flour got pretty incorporated. It didn't fly all over the kitchen and make a cloud of dust because, you know, that's not attractive and not fun to clean up. And I wanted to make sure that it all got mixed in correctly. And I'm still mixing, you know, just in case you've lost interest and wanted to make sure the mixer will mix well. Now you know. So you have this pasty looking junk. Add in 2 more cups of flour to this, and then put it on once again. Start out slow. Don't do fast, or you're going to have a cloud of dust in your face. But mix all of that in, and then you will get a ball to form. And go ahead and let the mixer stay on for a couple minutes to knead the dough into a smoother type of consistency. Whoa, that's hard to say. Consistency. So this is what you're going to have once the dough comes together. Kind of looks like a little turd right there. But anyway, it's a delicious one at that. Make sure you cover with a kitchen towel, and then preheat your oven to about 170 and then shut it off. Again, make sure you shut it off because I've done this once and somehow my oven wasn't off and I caught a kitchen towel on fire. Let it rise for an hour. Once it rises, a little bit of flour on the surface, kind of knead it a little bit more. And then you're going to roll it out with a rolling pin. Make sure you have the counter space for this. I kind of ran into a little bit of a shortcoming rolling this out and then rolling it up. So once you get your consistency to about 1/4 inch, not consistency, your dough to about 1/4 inch, take your your softened butter and kind of just spread that all over there. Get it in there good. You want butter. You like gooey cinnamon rolls, butter's awesome. Add your brown sugar. It was probably, honestly, about 1 cup or so of brown sugar and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. On this stuff, I know in baking you're not supposed to eyeball it, but on this, the more brown sugar, butter, cinnamon, the gooier the insides are going to be, which is what I personally like, but that's completely up to you. So I just sprinkled some cinnamon on until it looked like I thought it should. And then I rolled this up. You do want to make sure you roll tight. So when you roll, kind of roll it tight until you get a log formation. mean, who doesn't love a log? Especially when you get to cut and you make into delicious cinnamon rolls. As you'll see when I'm going here, I'm running out of space. I kind of had a little mini panic attack. But it's cool. I got it all figured out. Made my log. There you go. And then I used a serrated knife to cut these into rolls. I know you see right now a dental floss hack on there, and you can do that certainly as well. Normally, and why I didn't do it on this, I will not know. But normally, I usually cut the log in half and then cut it from that point until you get about 6 to 8 rolls. This time I didn't. Then you can let your cinnamon rolls rise again for an hour, or you can just bake them at 20 minutes at 400 degrees. This is also my powdered sugar cream cheese glaze. I used about 2 cups of powdered sugar, an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then a little bit of milk. Made a glaze, put it on there, boom, voila. My next set are these Energy Monster cookie balls that I made for like a quick on-the-go breakfast or just a quick snack that's a little bit healthier. I used 2.5 cups of oatmeal in this. There was about 1/3 cup of honey, the rest of the bag of mini M&Ms that we're not eating at my house, a cup of peanut butter. As you can see, I tried to get that in and that didn't work out well. Anyway, you mix that all up, take a cookie scoop, maybe take a small cookie scoop or an ice cream scoop, whatever you have. Scoop those out. They make about, I don't know, 10 to 12 little energy balls. Put them in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. Great. So now we have the sheet pan eggs. Spray your cooking sheet or your cookie sheet with cooking spray. Use about 10 eggs, however big your family is, 10, 12 eggs. All the things you like in an omelet. I chose bacon, cheese, and ham today, which is weird because I'm not even a huge meat eater, but for this I did. A little bit of milk, salt, and pepper. Pour those onto the sheet pan. Bake at 350 for about 10 minutes. You will see McAfee here because, you know, dogs always have to go to the bathroom when you're trying to prep for the week. Anyway, once those eggs are pretty set, then they are done. Cut into squares. You can put them on bagels. You can put them on toast. You can just kind of scramble them up. However you'd like to do that. Works great. And like I said, they are awesome in the morning, especially when you're on the go, because if you're anything like me, I wait until absolutely last minute before I get up. So it's great just to be able to throw in a baggie or throw on a bagel and just head out the door. If you guys would like more recipes like this, please let me know. And I will do this. I wanted to jump on here real quick and thank each and every one of you greatly for checking my videos out. Again, I'm new to this, so I'm learning tips and tricks of the trade, and I greatly appreciate your support. So if you could remember to like and subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody. I will do more recipes, different meal prepping. That again was a very light meal prepping thing for me. I normally do a little bit heavier than that. I also do dinner prep, so I'll show you that as well. But anything else you'd like to see, let me know in the comments.